Okay, I'm back, and there's about a minute remaining in this upgrade. And so first it's still downloading files. I have about 41 left to go, but these last ones go pretty quickly. Then after that, these upgrades will get installed, and I'm getting the idea that for one, something might happen to my ability to record my videos, and for two, I might even lose my graphical user interface because supposedly the proprietary drivers are going to get uninstalled as part of this upgrade. So I'll see how it goes. I may have to end up going with my Droid. So anyway, so I don't know. This took, I'd say, really about what they had estimated. It took a little over an hour, and this is on a T1 line, but I'm only getting about 181 kilobytes a second of speed out of it. So I got like 28 more to go. Now the good thing about Ubuntu here, of course, I was joking around about with my Ubuntu upgrade for dummies, is basically you can keep working on your system while the upgrade goes, and you don't have to restart, and you don't have to even download a DVD or a CD to be able to install it. So it doesn't really interrupt your work or your day or whatever it is you happen to be doing, and you can still keep up to date with the distribution. Now I've got about 17 more files to download with 19 seconds from now, about 5 to go. So capture this here. I probably should do an install of a bunch on one of these machines just so you can see how it goes, see what's involved to get it on here. And I'll do it with a full Windows, a disk with Windows fully on there, so that way you can see how to deal with everything. Now while you're doing this part of the distribution upgrade, you can also see what's going on underneath the hood if you click on the plus thing for, you know, this terminal. And the first thing it's going to try to do is it's going to install some of the most basic libraries, the most basic system parts, such as glibc, you know, because a lot of the newer packages are going to need a newer version of glibc. As you can see, here it goes. And hopefully I'm not going to lose my program while I'm recording here, but we will certainly find out. So all these are just libraries, and they're going to do the libraries first because the programs depend upon the libraries. So they'll get rid of the old and they'll put in the new, and at some point the library for this, whatever libraries this video program depends on, is going to get uninstalled and reinstalled. The question is, will the program be able to continue? And some of this stuff is just not that way. Free type is the type of font. That's not a big deal. Grub is the new Grub 2. I hope they've listened to some of our feedbacks that no one really likes Grub 2. I doubt they will, though. I think they're just going to go with that. They think that's the future of Grub, and it is as far as development's concerned. But you know, and I don't see, when I looked at the Grub developer list, I didn't see an attitude there of people wanting to deal with people's gripes. Instead, just pretty much self-justification. So when this upgrade is done, I'm probably going to have to end up uninstalling Grub 2 and reinstalling Grub Legacy, assuming it's still available. Eventually, it's not going to be available, and that's going to be something I'm going to not like when that happens. I don't think we've reached that day yet. But, well, let's say it's about 50-50. We've reached that day now. So again, these are all libraries, and all these libraries, there's a number programs that depend upon all of these different libraries that are installing, and sometimes it's more than one program that depends on all these libraries. They're libraries because they're shared amongst the different programs that are there. So that's the next part of it. It says I got 43 minutes left of packages that will be pretty much installed to replace packages that are in place or newly installed. These are running from .deb files that again are downloaded by apt and installed automatically in the order that it is thought that needs to be installed. And so I think right now what it's doing is just unpacking zip files. I don't think it's really, it says preparing to configure. I'm not sure whether that means it's actually installing it or not. So and we'll see how this goes. And some of the packages I already have in here are being downloaded. Even unique things that I had installed for my system that didn't come as part of the base installation.